been hearing today about how the cost of living crisis is affecting people here in Dundee. Well, the city also faces a significant problem when it comes to the issue of drugs. The most recent figures from the National Records of Scotland show people in the most deprived parts of the country are 18 times as likely to die from a drug-related death. Well, I went down to the Lochee Community Hub and spoke to Alex Lafferty, who's trying to tackle the drugs crisis. And I also spoke to Ross from the centre.
A lot of what we do is focused around alleviating the cost of living crisis and stuff. So we do a lot of crisis support for people with benefits issues, with substance use issues, we run like a wee food larder on a Thursday and that kind of thing as well.
So are people really struggling at the moment? Have you noticed a difference?
Yeah, noticed a massive difference. And I think a lot more like working families are starting to use places like this as well, which is just really sad to see. But it's been tough, and a lot of people are coming in specifically about energy issues as well. So yeah,
I suppose it takes a lot for people to come and actually ask for help.
It can do, yeah. I think that's definitely true. I think for a long time, especially when a lot of the food initiatives were free, I think a lot of people felt that maybe they didn't want to access a free service. Some of them have moved to a paid model now and are a lot more comfortable even paying a wee bit. But even still, the support's there for people who can't afford to pay as well. So yeah, but yeah, it's quite hard for them to come forward. I think, yeah.
And you also talked a bit about the substance abuse. Is that getting worse or better?
I think there's a number of initiatives going on in Dundee that are making things better. Like we have a 5-tier recovery program here, and amongst a number of other things. But I think Dundee's still got a massive mountain to climb, like with tackling that and drug deaths specifically. So yeah, I think it's not necessarily getting better. I don't actually know what the latest statistics are around that, but it's definitely, it's still an issue.
And Alex, that's where you come in. You're a recovered addict, and you're also trying to help other people.
Yeah. Basically, there's a lot of people like me that are alright, and they've been through they've got a lot of experience through that. And obviously, we've all had a life before things like that. So now it's about trying to put back into the community and help people like myself, even just through being normal and people seeing me normal. That hope breeds hope, confidence breeds confidence. So,
how bad is the drug problem around here?
It's really bad, really. It's good to see that there's a lot of good things going on in the hub. There's all the hubs across Dundee now, so it's good to see, and people are starting to get involved. We're just needing a wee bit more going on, and a wee bit more. Like people need. If you don't know that it's going on, you don't know to walk through the door because you don't know what you don't know. But it's good to see there is a lot more happening in Dundee for people like this and all aspects of it, because there's different levels. Kind of like me, I've not touched anything for 4 years, but what I mean, when you see people in the high street or this or that, it's still like what I mean, it is quite bad, is it?
And is this a problem with older generations of people who became hooked on drugs some time ago, or are you still seeing young people turning to hardcore drugs?
Like, it's basically always the same. It starts off weekend things, then start taking things for the come down before they can it. They like the things for the come down better than they do for the weekend, because the doctors didn't help people. Every institution's failed with, basically, like they failed with. So we've been self-medicating, and a lot of people have got a lot of problems. This society seems to be a bit fractured. Nobody wants to admit to that,
So you've been trying to help people. You did have some funding, but that's run out now, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, we're doing this group that's to help the NHS, help fix things like that, just small things that make a difference. Like, for instance, when I was at my worst, I was closing myself off in my own home, shutting the world off to myself. For years I'd done that through depression, and I've been through a lot of traumas in my life, bad traumas. And I got mauled for my dog 7 years ago, and it sort of made us want to get out of the house a bit. So it's flipping the polarity. But that group, because I didn't get the help, if you missed an appointment because you were having a panic attack and couldn't get to an appointment, basically you were put to the back of the queue for 6 months, when a follow-up phone call, seeing as you've got that hour booked anyway, is all it would have took to say, we notice you've not appeared, Mr. Lafferty. Can we just ask if you're okay? And we've made you another appointment. It makes a world of difference. Simple wee things. It doesn't always cost money. It's about thought and being willing to change what's not working. Simple, is it?